Now, I'd like to make an amendment to the Draupnir strategy. At this point in time, the strategy was that you create 9 biological children of your own. You also create 9 more versions of yourself in respect of your worldview, your red pill understanding of what is a healthy way of living, shall we say. I broke down the social group into 3 categories of objective people or objective groups to change. The Asgard group, the Midgard group, and the Utgard group. The Asgard group are people who you see regularly, daily, your own family, your closest neighbours and friends. If they're not already gold standard, completely red pill perfect people, you work on making 3 of them just like you. The Midgard group is people that you see most days. They live very, very close in proximity. They are your neighbours, they are people who work in the shop near your house or whatever. You must see them most days. Let's say 5 out of 7 days a week. People who you constantly see in real life. You try and convert 3 of them. Get them up to the gold standard. And then the last 3 are the Utgard group, are people that you still see regularly, at least once or twice a week, but they must not live near you. This is to throw the seed of this propagation plan afar. Okay, but you must see them and interact with them in real life. This is the utmost importance. Prior to now, nowhere was there a part of the strategy that says you do all this online, that you red pill 9 people online. I'm going to add that now to be clear that the primary and secondary goals are biological reproduction and social reproduction in real life. The tertiary plan is spreading this via the internet to 9 people as well, getting 9 people to take on this strategy as well. So I guess my sharing this online is my way of doing that. So if 9 people view this and watch this and decide, hey, I'm doing this, that's 9 more that I wasn't going to count as success, because it's not in real life. I can't back up and vouch for the people who take this on online and say, I know that you're going to do this right, because I can't check the quality without really interacting with people in real life. And this is the problem that I'm seeing with online communities right now. I'm going to deliver a little bit of what might be a black pill, but it's a reality pill. I see a lot of people talking about tribe building and community building in these online groups, and I spend a lot of time online myself. I'm no hypocrite. Online communication is valuable and it is useful, but it must not replace your in real life community. An online community is no substitute. Just like having dogs or cats is no substitute for real human children. E-communities are not real communities. If you want to meet people online that live still somewhat close to you as a way of maybe meeting a partner, that's fine, that's great, go for that. But if you're meeting someone on the other side of the world, and I shouldn't even say meet, if you're talking to someone on the other side of the world, you haven't met them. You can't tell me what they smell like, you don't know them. You haven't looked them in the eye, you do not know them. Now, if you're in a situation where you think, oh, I'm going to move, so why would I waste my time red pilling people who are my neighbours? They're all people who have all the more reason to do it. Practice. If these people are expendable to you, practice on them. Learn what not to say. Burn your bridges with these people if you really think you're going to move to somewhere on the other side of the world, back to Europe or whatever. Use this as an opportunity to practice. so that when you move to your new community, you're going to do a better job of it. Take the risk in the place that doesn't matter. If you seriously, sincerely think that you're not going to be staying where you are, what have you got to lose? If you succeed, it's more people. If you fail, oh well, you're moving anyway, right? But getting together in online communities, thinking that you're going to actually live together in harmony in some post-shit hits the fan scenario, get a reality check. Even if you do manage to do this, it's a terrible idea, terrible survival strategy. You're putting all of the eggs in one basket. It's an unfortunate situation that we're in right now, that we are spread so thin across the planet. But it is also one of the greatest strengths we have for survival. It's incredibly lonely. That's why you need to fix your immediate surroundings and your social communities. The beauty of this strategy, and the reason that I feel like it is worth promoting, is that we are infiltrating societal structure already. To try and build anyone can imagine how easy it will be to build a post-apocalyptic community after everything's been wiped clean, but that ain't happening. If it does, great, enjoy it when it happens, but it's not happening anytime soon. But you can't assume that it will. We are infiltrating the structure of society like a virus, except that instead of bringing death, we're only promoting life and healthy living, like an antivirus. This is an antivirus strategy. And the beauty about this is it's getting in under the skin. It's getting in through all the cracks and frameworks of our societies, our real life communities. And we're working on awareness and healthy awareness of the world situation, so that by the time everybody realizes what's going on, we've already spread. By the time it blooms, we're everywhere. Building up a fortress of some sort in the middle of the woods, thinking that we're going to have this last pagan stronghold and we're going to overcome globalism. It's not going to happen. Get real. Do you really think that anyone's going to let you have that luxury? It's extremely selfish and short-sighted. It might happen, but it's only going to last 1 to 3 generations maximum. It'll fall as quickly as it rises. The real strength in this strategy is that it is slow and steady and constant. A wise man told me the other day that you cannot make babies through a USB port. And I think that line in itself says more than what I've said in this video about placing too much faith in your online communities. Get into the real world. So many people are spending all their time on fucking Twitter and YouTube orbiting e-pagans and living through them, and in the meantime doing fucking nothing for themselves, getting nowhere. And whether or not it's the intention of the e-pagan celebrities to do this is the result. They might think they're motivating people, but all they're doing is orbiting these people and sitting comfortably in their same life, same position, getting little dopamine hits from getting little red love hearts on their agreeable comments. Nothing is fucking happening. So on that note, I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to waste any more of anyone's time on the internet. Go out in the real world and make real world changes. And to expand on the Utgard, Midgard and Asgard groups in closing, I want to finish with this. In your real life social situations, you have those 3 degrees of distance, geographical distance from you. You now also have 3 greater goals of, if you will, Asgard, Midgard and Utgard group, being that the Asgard 9 are your biological creations. A mid-grade group you now have is your social real-life changes and upgrades that you're creating a gold standard. And then your Utgard group now is the internet group, the ones that they're out there, Utgard, Outgard. You don't actually see them there. They're on the other side of the fence. And then within your Midgard group, you have these three same categories again to make it easier, to break it down. So I think that makes sense. I've got a lot more I'd like to say about orbiting e-celebrities and e-honor. I'm going to have to make another video, I think, for that, because this is already far too long for my liking, and I've got real life things to do. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening.